The myth is sprints start on a Monday and end on a Friday. The truth is sprints usually start on Wednesdays or Tuesdays. Before we start, please have a look at my website. There you'll find courses on Scrum and Kanban and lots of useful materials to download. So let's get started. To be clear, this myth cannot be dispelled using the Scrum Guide. This time it is only about practical experiences. Theoretically, the maximum sprint duration is 1 month, but in reality the sprint duration is not defined in months but in weeks. This makes sense because we want constant sprint length, but the months are not all the same length. In practice, there are sprints lasting 1, 2, 3 or 4 weeks. So it would be only logical if the sprint started on a Monday and ended on a Friday. However, this is not the case. Most Scrum teams start their sprints on a Wednesday or Thursday and end their sprints on a Tuesday or Wednesday accordingly. The reason for this are much simpler than one might think. If the members of the Scrum team are still somewhat affected by an intensive weekend, it would not be a great idea to do a sprint planning directly on a Monday morning. If a sprint then ended on Friday, this would mean that 2 important events, the sprint review and the sprint retrospective, would take place on a Friday afternoon. However, the Scrum team may already be mentally at the weekend, and in the case of a non-virtual Scrum project, the external employees who must travel may have left already on Thursday evening. If, on the other hand, the sprint starts on a Wednesday, the sprint planning is also on the same Wednesday, and the review and the retrospective then fall on a Tuesday.